Hey, it's Becky from Patchwork Posse, and I am going to show you how you can make a bucket hat using your QUILT fabric cutting machine. This makes it so easy. So if you are like me and you've tried making a bucket hat before, and there was a lot of pieces and the instructions were really hard and it was just a pain and you didn't actually finish it, that's what I did. This process is a lot easier, and with the QUILT bucket hat die, you are going to have all the pieces you need really quick. And so you can just spend your time sewing it up, making it cute, and getting to wear it quicker. The first thing you're going to do is read the instructions. And so if you have thin material, you are going to want to use the T-shirt project fusible interfacing. That makes your fabric have a little more weight and is a lot easier to sew with. However, I am using corduroy for one of my fabrics, and I thought that because of that, I don't need the interfacing. I'm going to try it without it, but we'll see if I actually do need it. So you are going to have your die, which this is what it looks like. Here's the top of it, here is the sides, and then this is the rim. It tells you exactly how many of these you need, but you're going to need 1 of the top. You're going to need 4 of the sides, 4 of the rims, and you're going to repeat that both for the lining and for the outside piece. And make sure that if you are using that fusible, that you fuse your fabric before you send it through the machine. So with that done, this is really easy, super simple to follow. So what we're going to do is sew our side and brim pieces so they make a loop. So we're going to sew 4 of these pieces. So make sure you sew them right sides together, and you're just going to sew them all together so it's going to make a circle. You're going to separate these piles. So you want the large circle, and then you want to find the thicker tube. And these notches are fabulous. So you are going to find notches on your the die, and you are simply going to line up these notches and pin them. This will allow you to make sure that, you know, everything is where it's supposed to be. You use a 1/4 inch seam, so everything should line up. We're just going to line up our notches, pin this in place, and we're going to stitch all the way around this, the top of the hat. Now we're going to repeat this for our lining as well as the outside. And I believe this can be reversible if you want. So when choosing your fabric, you can figure that out. All right, so here's my one piece, and I can take that to the machine. Now I am going to repeat this with the other. Again, make sure that you have right sides of your fabric facing, and you are going to line up those notches. Oh my gosh, this could not be easier, because I think when I made my bucket hat last time, I didn't have any notches to line up, and it was a little bubbly, warbly, whatever you want to call it. It didn't go right, and I didn't finish it. So this sure does make it a lot easier. All right, with these two all lined up, we're going to stitch all the way around the hat. Now that we have that finished and I've got both pieces done, you are going to sew the brim of the hat onto this part now. Again, right sides together, so I'm going to turn this right sides out, and we're going to slide this right on top. And again, they have notches on here. So we just need to find a notch, line it up, pin it,
and then we'll be ready to sew. So I'm just going to put this inside the other, be easier to pin. And you will notice that your seams will line up as well. So go ahead and pin those. Find your next notch, pin that. All right, now I'm going to take these over to the machine and stitch them. All right. Oh my heck, these come up so quick and cute. All right, the last thing we're going to do is just sew them right sides together. So one of these needs to be turned inside out. The other one needs to be right sides out. And again, you are going to line up those notches. So I need to, might be easier to stuff this in because the corduroy is just a little bit more, has more stabilizer to it. Again, I'm going to line up my notches. I'm going to pin them in place, and we are going to line up the seams as well. This one's a little thick because of the corduroy, but I'm just going to keep going around, stuff this in. Now, with this, you do need to leave an opening for turning this right sides out. So don't forget to do that. You just need to pick a spot and leave like a 3-inch opening for it. Seriously, you can sew a bucket hat in half an hour. If you can choose your fabrics. That's what takes the longest time, is picking your fabrics. So all right, so I'm going to leave this area open, and I'm going to zip around the rest of the hat and then I'll be ready to turn it right sides out. When I sewed this, or left the opening, I did sew past this seam because you don't want that to pull apart. So I did stop and start right past that. Now what we are going to do is just turn this right sides out. So be careful with your fabric. If you've got a thinner fabric or whatever, just pull it right sides out without trying to stretch everything out. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to use my fingers, and I'm going to start pushing out like all of these seams along the top and the sides, and especially right here. I'm going to put my lining inside, and again, it can be somewhat reversible. So if you need to stick something in here, like a stiletto or pointer or something, and fussy with these edges, that is just fine because you want them to lay nice and flat. And you do want to fold under where that seam is. So you're going to press all of this, but just make sure that everything is pushed out. And you're going to take this over to your iron and you are going to press this nice, and you're going to tuck this seam in and press that, and you're going to start sewing all the way around to close that.